should be a busy man out of the backfield. It's the Browns and the Steelers on Thursday night primetime.
It's the city of rock and roll, and this place sure is a rockin' as they await the start of this one. We're here at Cleveland Browns Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Hewitt. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you have quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over them for big yardage.
Weather's starting to get a bit colder, but playoff hopes burning bright as ever for most of our teams as we get underway here in Week 12. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And bringing them out, a fourth-year quarterback and capable dual-threat producer from Ohio State's Justin Fields.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 13 on that play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. From the gun, they go with Harris. And he's up across the 45 on a small gain. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground. Staying on the ground with Harris. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Fields looking to throw. That's Jefferson. He's got it. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Steelers first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Field throwing here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack to feel an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, then those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. They'll be led out by a guy coming off a pair of shortened seasons. The former Pro Bowler, now in his 8th year, Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Watson's time here in Cleveland, it's been a bit of a bumpy road, just not been available, not on the field for his Cleveland Brown teammates. And remember, this organization made a hefty investment in him, more guaranteed money than any player.
Turnover, it's going to stay with the offense. Waiting their turn on that sideline. You'd have thought they'd be focused in and ready for this, Brock, but instead, their very first snap nearly ends with them giving it away.
Well, thankfully, somebody was focused and quick thinking to get back on that ball. Now you got to settle down. You got to get back to that script and flush that negative play away. Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
That one gains 7, and that gives the Browns a first. Here's Watson to the air. That one is caught left side of the field. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They'll run here on first down. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Now a stoppage as they attend to an injured player, and that looks like Nick Chubb. Pretty important piece of that offense who was hurt on that play. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. To throw, here's Watson. Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. So we'll get a pause in the action. Looks like he's brought down for a loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Trying to push this past the marker. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first. Working inside the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Now it's DTR. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. DTR to throw it. Judy there to grab it. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
They'll run for this. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. They only needed a couple, and that is what they got. Not the most impressive game, but a big one as they get the first. They'll try and punch it in. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. He gets a chunk of 4 yards, leaving them just a yard from the end zone. 3rd and goal. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll return to Cleveland Browns Stadium after this. Ready to go with the 2nd quarter. And it's the Browns with it inside the red zone. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. Katie York now on for the field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
He's got a lane up past the 30. And that's where they'll begin the drive following the return. The Steelers are headed back out there now, led by Justin Fields. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. On first down, they'll run. He'll do what he can. That carry gets to the 35-yard line. It was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down. The give here on second. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. Now Fields. To the sideline, and it is caught. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. So hold on one moment. We did have a player injured on the last play, and that's Najee Harris in some discomfort out there. Not good. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Fields to throw it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, and the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. Pittsburgh in its offense, all set to go. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. Option give here. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Looking to throw Fields. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Fields. He's got time here. The Browns close in and take him down. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10, because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
We don't get a return out of that punt. And they'll begin this possession in just a moment. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. First throw for the backup now. Got a man open, complete. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Judy will go in motion right. A give up the middle to Ford. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Throwing is Winston. That'll be complete to Ford. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Winston now. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 13-point lead. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
York now for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Now it's Field. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Fields to throw. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Jamal Adams with the INT.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
The Browns and wide receiver Jerry Jeudy getting set for their next drive. And after watching their passing attack take them the length of the field last drive, Brock, I expect we're probably going to see a heavy dose of the aerial attack again here. And he's able to take this up pretty close to that 40-yard line. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Cleveland. The Browns with a chance to boost their lead. From the 41. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. To the sideline, catch secured. Oh, he made that one look easy for the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Got it, man. It's Njoku.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him, so that receiver could easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Nice pass complete over the middle to the tight end. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
I'm sure Coach, your play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. From the red zone now. Has it in close. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
The back grabs it. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Third and goal. He'll run an option to the right. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Less than a yard, all that's needed on fourth and goal. Here's Winston to the air. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop him either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Steelers taking over on offense with halftime rapidly approaching. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off the deficit before halftime. Offense ready to begin this drive, first and 10. Running back, motioning right. Taken in by Harris.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 27. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Third down from the gun. That's caught for the first. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. The Steelers use their third and final timeout. Back now, pressure on its way. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Throwing now from the gun. Open receiver, caught. And they take him down right along the 30. Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. The Browns close in and take him down. And the Big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. He's got to drive this one 53 yards down the middle. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. So it's halftime here in Cleveland with the Browns on top at the break. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. As far as the early games go, we'll be watching that one in Houston. The Texans in for a fight as they'll have to do battle with the Tennessee Titans. Later in the afternoon, a lot of the country will be watching the game at Lambeau.
Going to have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly today. We're skipping right through to the start of the third quarter. Now Boswell on to send this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. So following the return, looks like somebody's shaken up. Trainers have to determine how severe this may be. They're out and set. First and 10. Winston to throw it. That one complete to Njoku. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. All set up now for first and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. Now a stoppage as they attend to an injured player, and that looks like Nick Chubb. Pretty important piece of that offense who was hurt on that play. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Ford straight ahead. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. To throw, here's Winston. Hits his man on the out route. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives the Browns a first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap, a gift to Ford. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Staying on the ground with Ford. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
3rd and long for him here. To left sideline, complete. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They run it from the gun with Chubb. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. again. It's Chubb. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks. I'm looking for that to be called again.
Going ground on 1st and goal. And they needed more than one defender there. Powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. They give it to him up the middle. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only 2 on the carry there, and it's 3rd and goal from the 4.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. And the Steelers get home. They drop him. And the pressure drives them backwards.
That's why these coaches get paid what they get paid. You got to make adjustments. That's a different look at defense than the one we saw in the first half. And you got to keep fighting, keep scratching, keep clawing, because that effort is going to be key here the rest of the way.
Katie York now on for the field goal. This from 30 yards out. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that stretches the lead to 21.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Return coming from the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Steelers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. They've got 1st down from the 31. Running behind center with Harris. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Pat Surtain has it. And the Browns take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock. The Browns come away with the win. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.